I think founders can see the top of the mountain. And I've got this problem, right?
Okay.
Like I'm a visionary. And so I can see the top of the mountain and the next few steps, I don't like, who cares? Like I want to get up there. And so it's like,
Right.
we're just going to figure it out along the way. That's probably more common
Hmm.
amongst founders of going, hey, Kenny, if you could, or talking, pitching to a VC fund, if you could just see the top of the mountain, and if I could clearly show you the top of the mountain and go, look up there, look how beautiful, like, look how fun it's going to be when we get there. It's a huge mountain. And it's like, yeah, that's great. But what are the next few steps? And I see that as one of the hiccups of founders taking on VC money is going, those next few steps are so pivotal. If the VC is not clear on how to get you there, or worst case scenario, they take advantage of you in that process to get you
Hmm.
out and take your technology and move forward without you, is I think that's where a lot of the heartburn from the industry comes from. Is this is all projection at this point. As I'm peeling the layers back, I'm starting to learn a lot more. But if a founder's not careful and they don't have those next few steps lined out and they run into a VC fund that might be a little bit more ambitious, might you say, they could easily go, hey, these are the next steps we're going to take. And I think it's interesting because the founder's goal is to achieve their vision, right? The founder's goal
Hmm.
is not to maximize returns. The founder's goal should be, and always should be, how do I get to the top of the mountain? And so,
Hmm.
and those are the kind of founders you want. Unfortunately, or however you want to look at it, along the way, a VC fund gets in, their ambition is different. The ambition for the VC fund is to go, hey, we've got to get you to a point where we can sell you to either a larger VC or a private equity firm or go public or a strategic buyer in the next 60 months. And so, and I've just got to get a return because I've got a business I've got to run. And so if you get a really
Right.
good offer, we've given this guy a PhD now, Dr. Frankenstein. It's an honorary doctorate from the How
Yeah.
Leaders Think podcast.
Emeritus.
Yeah. He talked about how some founders that he had with a really good technology, and we did a case study on it, and he told us the rest of the story. Really good tech, really successful, had started making quite a bit of money. One of their biggest clients basically offered to buy them, but offered to buy them under all stock and leaving some of the things out. It's like, man, that was a great deal. But man, just the founders and the VC have sometimes misaligned incentives or ambitions. And so I think that's the thing that as a founder looking into taking on VC money, you've got to make sure that you know what your goals are very explicitly and understand that the VC may not have the same goals and try to align as much as you can along that way, along that path.